Okay, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the most famous YouTuber in the world that no one has ever heard of. This is what we're going to be making today. So I've got two pieces of walnut, one piece cut in half, and we're going to glue this up, and we're going to be carving the angel figures out of this piece. And I've strategically placed the knot behind the head because it's going to be up higher. Not happy about the knot, but I think it'll work out. So, hang on. Let's get our glue on. Sometimes I put a pipe, a little wedge. Who knows? Okay, so one more. Okay, so this is the project that we're going to be making. This is actually going to be a Christmas gift for Mrs. Devil. Let's take a look. And that's me, the fallen angel, and that's Mrs. Devil. I wanted to do it out of beech, but yeah, that didn't work out. So we're doing it out of just that walnut slab, which is drying. The glue's drying as I speak. So that's what we're working on. Oops, wrong button. Here's the file. I found the file on the internet. The size of the drawing right now is set at 11 inches wide and 16 inches high, with a depth of 1785, which is what the two walnut boards glued up should come out to be. We'll measure that when the glue dries. So that being said, if you look down here, you'll see coordinates, and you'll see the Z coordinate on the right down here. Is inches 17 to the top, 550 thousandths to the top here, 0.17 from the top. I think her chin is probably the highest. Nope. The nose, maybe? Well, I guess her chin is. These are up there too, 0.1, 0.2. So here's your highest point, which you can see when I tip it. Don't be juvenile. And then we got the wings. Sorry. Yeah, the wings are slightly below. Yep. Look at those mountains. We got a high point here. What's this too? Is this the wing? Half an inch. At the bottom is 1.3, and if you remember, we went with 1.7, so we'll have a little bit of a background left over when we're done cutting. The tool paths, standard stuff, roughing paths, material boundary, so that's going to take out all this over here. If we went with model boundary, it would go around the edge like this. So we're going to material boundary. I've already saved it. And then we're going to go excuse me. Then we're going to go with the 1/8 inch finish material boundary again. We're going to smooth this out as well as the carving. Then after that, we're going to go with a 1mm ball. Smooth it out some more out here, as well as the image itself. And then we're going to finish with the 1/2 millimeter radius ball. This one we're going to do just the model boundary for time. So it's going to just go around. It's just going to do this part right here. It's not going to do out here. After that, we can look at the times it's going to take. Looks like we're 5 hours in, which is going to turn into 10 on this machine, most likely. And then we're going to output our G code one at a time. Boom, 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 boom. After that, we're going to go to, we're going to use Candle to output the G code to the machine, and I'll take a screenshot when I get to that point. But right now, the screen recorder is locked to the screen, to this program. So that being said, I hope it comes out good, and I hope she likes it. A symbol of our love. I'll get all sappy while I'm clicking on there. Alright, enough of that. Let's get back to building. Welcome back. It is now 24 hours later. Yes, that is a Model T generator, but it is really heavy. And I wanted to get the weight in the middle of the board, because we're going to carve it, and I don't want it to come apart. I don't want the image to lift. So I'll get these out of the clamps, and I guess the next step is to put it in the mill and start cutting. Okay, we're back on the Angel project. Got my boards glued up, but ran into a little bit of an issue here. Even with the weight on it, I have no idea what happened. Looks like it's connected in here just a little bit, but the edge is curved out. The other side was alright. We're home in the machine. I've got that knot up the top on the bottom piece. I did have to run it through the jointer a little bit. Oh, that thing's noisy, huh? Okay, alright. We got a little bit of a gap here. I'm hoping it's not going to be a problem. The rest of it looks alright. We did have a little bit of warpage, but I've got that shim to just to take any bounce out of it, because it is taped to the deck. So, like I said, we've got the knot is behind the head on the bottom piece, so that shouldn't be a problem. We've got the machine homed. It looks like it's going to be 4 hours according to the computer, and it's 7 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to start that right now. So I will get back with you tomorrow morning, and we'll start cutting. Oh, before I go, what I did was I grabbed the same two boards. I cut that piece off the end, remember? So this is all the same board. but I cut this piece off and then it broke. So I stacked it up, and that is going to be my Z height, because this is going to get carved to oblivion. I wanted to make sure I had enough, so these are exactly the same height, so I'll be able to set my Z0 off of this and not have to worry about it over here. X and Y is going to be the home position of the machine. And if you're wondering what the green tape is, well, after I replace it with a new piece, you'll see while I'm carving. That's a key thing for filming right there. It makes it a little bit noisier. You'll see. Alright, see you in the morning.
Many hours later.
Okay, we're ready to cut. It's a new day. Let's see if it stuffs it or if it cuts right. Kind of looks obscene, doesn't it? We're getting it. Stopping right at 10 inches too, so it's going to work out good. Well, here we are. One headache. 4 bit changes later. And I brought that back down to Z0 on the screen, and as you can tell, we have lost a lot of steps. So I'm thinking maybe this bit isn't sharp enough. I mean, it feels sharp, but that ain't good. So it looks like we're going to have to run this pass again. happy. I mean, it's just really crude. And going this way, I've changed the file, so it's gonna raster, I think is the term. Because going this way, it was just blowing out the walnut. So I think we're going to stick with a cross grain cut. And yeah, you can see where it lost steps continuously over and over and over again. So we're going to cut this one again tomorrow. I forget if this is day 3, 4, or 5 on this project, but it could be day 6 for all I know. But yeah, we lost a lot. And then I can get my finger almost under there. So, change the program, we'll adapt. I'm going to cut this off before we go any further because it is in the way. And hopefully these stubby little bits will get down in the holes where it needs to go. I really have my doubts. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow though, won't we?
Several days later. Longer than a few minutes later.
We're on the home stretch now. That's the 1 millimeter bit. Got all the kinks worked out of it. So that was fun. We're getting there. I'm sticking the line. I don't know if you can see that right there. Sticking the lines out. Get the other bit left. I had to put a couple screws in because once again the walnut's curling. So we get a couple screws in holding it down. It's coming along. I tell you, this project, holy moly, this has been an ordeal. I will continue cutting this out on the bandsaw. We got a pretty good established groove anyway. I think this one's pretty much all the way through. There's just a couple of little sticking points. But first bit I've ever broken. So that's new. Alright, I'm going to pop it out and finish freeing it from its frame. Okay, so fitting end to this router with a broken bit. I got my new spindle going in. I'll be making a video on that in a few days probably. So I got a couple of coats of clear lacquer. Clear gloss lacquer. And, let me put a little more light on here. Here's our project. I asked Mrs. Devil how she wants it. If she wanted it just like that, she's gonna display it. It'll work. But there you go. It's a representation of me holding her, I guess. That's the way I'm looking at it. Almost 2 inches deep. I think it came out pretty good. It was one hell of an experience anyway. Seems like nothing went right on this. But we got it done. And we're going to move on to the next project. Could be sawmilling, could be the camper again. I don't know. Could be more CNC work. Oh, it will definitely be new spindle. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the next one or the one after that or the one after that. But I'm going to start filming that probably tomorrow. Well, there you go. One fallen Archangel holding his woman.